guys. So today is the day after I completed 75 hard. It's day 76, we'll call it. Just wanted to do a quick video on recapping what I've gained through the program, what I did through the program, how it affected me. Firstly, I want to obviously shout out to Andy Frisella for the program in general. I can't speak highly enough of him and the way his teachings and what he's doing for the world right now. I'm a massive fan and a little bit fanboy of it all. But anyway, that's beside the point. So 75 hard for me was obviously there was physical transformations, but what I gained most out of it was the mental change in a few different aspects of what I'm doing. Initially, even at the end of the program, realistically, the only thing that people notice on the outside, or other people notice, is the physical transformation that you make, and that's just part of it. For me, the mental toughness and the mental resilience and the actual putting myself into difficult situations and getting through it was the biggest gain for me out of doing this program. Numbers wise makes things easier to understand the changes that are made, and that's why, like, if your goal is to lose weight, or something like that through the program, it's pretty easy. If you start at 100 kilos and you finish at 90, you've lost 10 kilos, and that's great if that's what your goal was. But the program is set up for you to customize your goals and then customize the program around that, and then sticking to that so you actually achieve your goals, or can achieve it if you complete the program. So firstly, the physical transformation for me. So I started at 84 kilos this morning. I weighed in at 73.6 kilograms. So I lost 10.4 kilos over the 75 days. And my goal was to lose weight, obviously. And I did that. And honestly, I've never been as shredded as I am right now. Like, it's pretty crazy. And the crazy thing is that I was actually adding calories throughout the thing. So the diet part of the program for me was I count my calories. And basically I hit adequate protein for myself each day, and then I fill the rest of my calories in with a healthy amount of fats and the rest of my calories in carbohydrates. So I started around just over around 2,100, I think I started on. I got it up to about 3,000 calories per day, because my thing was each week, if I had a low weigh-in, I would add more calories. I would add 100 calories. For the last 2 weeks, I actually dropped it back to 2,500 calories per day, just to do a final little shred, or just a little torture chamber for the last couple of weeks to see what I actually could get to. And I lost another kilo, and I think over that last 2-week period. So diet wise and physique wise, I'm really happy with the outcome. But my workload is pretty strenuous, and then the working out twice a day, I never missed a beat with that, and so my output was quite high, so my food is quite high as well. But I was obviously still in quite a substantial calorie deficit to lose that amount of weight in that amount of time. So with my workouts, I was running in the morning. I ended up running, and then I was lifting weights in the evening for my two 45-minute workouts per day. So each week I upped the amount of cardio I was doing, not by time but by effort. So I started out walking for 15 minutes, running for 15 minutes, then walking for 30 minutes. Then I would add 5 minutes each week. So the second week was 20 minutes of running and 25 minutes of walking, then 25 and 20, 30, 15. And then ended up the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks I was running 45 minutes. And sort of trying to up the amount of expenditure in that period, that 45-minute period. It was never by too much. I think by the end of it, my runs were about a 500 to 600 calorie workout, and my weights workouts were between 300 and 400. So I was, roughly sort of workout wise, and that goes to show, even though I was working out twice a day, my workout actual calorie count on my trackers were less than 1,000 calories per day. So it shows that whatever you do for the rest of the day is actually what burns the most amount of calories through the day. And also too how easy it is to out eat a workout. A few donuts or a pizza or something like that, and your workout's null and void as far as being in a calorie deficit. So sticking to the the calorie counts, and sticking to the workouts, and sticking to the plan is the hardest part of it. The mental toughness side of it is actually just sticking to it, because it's very repetitive. I was eating a lot of the same meals every day. I would have a slight deviation over the weekend of what I was doing, but I would still hit the same calorie counts. But it's that stick-to-itness that does it. Builds that resilience and that toughness. And that's the thing with this program, is that people think it's a physique or a fitness challenge, but it's so much more than that. That's just a part of it. And I actually felt like towards the end that was actually the least not beneficial, but like the least important part of it. The reading of the books was quite good for me. So I read the 75 Hard book, I read another business book, and I read a mental strength book throughout those 75 days. I read roughly 10 pages at least every day. Some days I read more, but that that was just one of those things. You're reading 10 pages to get through the book, so it adds up every day. And that's the thing with this thing that's the thing with life in general, is that it's not about what's going to happen in 75 days time. It's actually each day, one day at a time, that compound of doing what you need to do to be successful. The success is just the end part. It's the actual getting there that's what builds you and makes you better, and gets you to where you want to go. Thinking about the end result is always it's great, but it's now I'm here, like it's just another day. I don't feel I know what I've gained mentally and physically, but that's just the culmination of those day after day tasks and doing it and winning at it. I've never been the mental side of things. The gains for me were with my work and business and business life. Anyone who knows us has known that we've had a fairly we've had quite a big thing happen, quite a big change for us over the last few weeks. We've acquired a new business, which is really exciting, that my wife runs, so there's been a lot of pressure and work involved in getting that happening and started, and and as well as running my business, which Hannah, my wife, stepped away from completely. So a lot of that pressure's gone back on me, and I'm very lucky to have found some really good staff and people to help me get through that. and grow them and grow the business as a collective team. And that's what's really what my focus business wise has been over the last few months, has really been about creating a great team and a great environment for my team to work within. And like I said, this program has actually never made me feel stronger or more passionate about that, and I'm so grateful for that and the way I'm feeling about it. And I purely put that down to this program and the how dialed in it's allowed me to be with it. I will say that the biggest sacrifice in all of this is your time. You have to be very efficient at what you do. Well, I've had to be anyway. I don't have a lot of time to do extracurricular stuff. It helps that I really enjoy working out. I really enjoy running. I really enjoy making my meals. And I really enjoy growth as a person, because the main thing behind all of this is that it allows me to be better for the people around me, to bring them up more than anything. And I just can't stress that enough. It's selfish in a way that I'm working on myself, yes, but it's purely for the people around me, because if I'm no good, then if I'm no good, I'm no good for them. If I'm unhealthy, I'm no good for them. If I'm unfit, I'm no good for them. And that goes for my kids, my family members, my staff, my friends, whoever it might be. If I'm not available for them, physically and mentally, then what sort of a person does that make me? So you've got to work on yourself first, and that's what this program is about. It's about getting your own shit together and getting your shit in order, so the people around you can benefit from you as a person in your life. I just want to go back to Andy, and I can't thank him enough for what he's doing. The books, I've put all his kids' books as well. He's got 5 children's books out there that my kids absolutely love. The Charlie and Otis series. I've got his book, and it's like I said, it sounds a little bit it's very fanboy, but what it's given to me, I can't express enough gratitude towards him and what he's doing. Anyway, guys, if you do anything, please give Andy a follow, share the program, do the program. If there's anyone out there that wants to do the program, I'll gladly do it again, and do it with someone else as well, to have an accountability partner. I actually want to do phase 1 going forward. I'll take a couple of days off over the weekend, and probably just get straight back into it on Monday. But yeah, phase 1's basically the same program. It's only 30 days, but a lot of it's a bit more business orientated, or the additional stuff is business orientated. So it's a couple of three power list things that you have to complete each day. Cold shower, and that's probably physical, but it's more mental than anything, a cold shower. But yeah, I'm excited to get started on that and get going again. Who knows where it might take me, if this, the first part of the program's got me to where I am today. So yeah, guys, I can't express enough how great this program is, and give Andy a follow, look into the program. Like I said, if anyone's got any questions, please ask me. I'm more than happy to explain things or talk to you about it or do it with you. I'm out there to help, guys. So, let's all get better together. Have a great weekend, guys. Hope this all finds you well.